So I'm back with more Age of Wonders 4. In the last part, I just basically crossed this ocean, cleared out some pirates, settled this outpost. So we've taken some damage from those battles, and we have some pretty tough fights ahead. I want to clear out these two Tranquility Pool deposits so that I can do that. And there's also this Wonder over here and some other stuff. So I want to get this turn of healing. That's okay. I'll just let these guys wait for a bit, maybe 2 turns. And then I'm going to go ahead and found a City of Sparkle Wings, which will only take 1 turn because of our haste berries. So we're actually finally getting used out of those. Anyhow, I think this spot for a city will actually be pretty good. I was all like, oh, do I put it over here or something like that? But I had some time to think about it, and like every single tile I'd pick up would have a deposit on it because we have Mana Node, Gold Node, 2 of these Tranquility Pools, this Iron Deposit, maybe more gold up here. And I don't even know if I need to get into a war with Herezi Clay Cloak because now that I've settled over here, like this tile right here didn't have a distant claim, so he's actually not got any grievances on me. So this actually works out well because this is all distant claims. And distant claims basically mean that you just can't explore wonders or build outposts. And I've already got my outpost. But you can like actually annex the territories for free. That's okay, as long as it's not like adjacent directly to their territory. Anyhow, so I will want to clear out this wonder for sure and do that early. So maybe a turn of healing to get our heroes up. I'll merge together a stack to go up here and take that out. I do think I might still declare war on him just to weaken him and just clear up this front. Since I'm already over here with my armies now, I might as well do that. I don't think he's that strong necessarily, so there's like, has some of these animals. There's this, fairy unit. That should be fine. Some archers, and then the actual ruler himself, level 5. Conjure, animated sword, kick. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there. We're level 6, so a little bit ahead on the levels, and if we keep fighting battles, we can keep that ahead. Yeah, so I'll just keep exploring up this way. Ooh, there's a tower up here. I want to see if I can find the throne city, because it'd be nice to have that. Ooh, it might be over here. This might be the throne city, or maybe another player, or another free city. Unclear at this point. Outpost founded. That's good. Astral Dew acquired. Oh, did I finally vassalize the city? Yes, I did. Nice. What does Astral do again? What does Astral Dew do again? Oh, world map casting points. That's okay. And we can have a new hero. We can afford them this time. I think last time I was looking at a hero but couldn't afford it. I think I will go... Actually, I think Warlock would be okay. This is Undead Summons, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm going the Undead route anyways, so yeah, sure, Warlock seems cool. Alessandro the Philosopher. I actually kind of like that. I'm leaving that as it is. Alessandro, welcome to the team. I would maybe customize it, but that's a sweet name. Let's see what things we want to put. Definitely not that. I've learned my lesson. The Heavy Greaves is just way too limiting. Though I suppose Heavy Greaves might actually be better on something like a backline unit that's just like doing spells and stuff because they have more range. Yeah, okay, fine. I will put them on. It would fit. It's bad for melee because melee has such short range, and that lack of range is really a problem when it comes to getting into position and doing what you want them to do. But a ranged unit, like, they can fire at range, that's what I'm thinking there. I have this helmet. I'll put it on, might as well use the equipment that I have, so that's good. And I'll get this guy going out here. Alessandro can be some of the reinforcements. Actually, these two, I'm going to split them off because they have movement separate. I did them wrong. Oh, well, I was going to pick up that. I'll try to remember to get it with these units over here. Anyhow, reinforcements for the battle over here. That will be good. And we can get this on agricultural governor for dust mines. That works out well since dust mines actually has farms. Fort Wing does not have any farms yet, so that's okay. Yeah, that's good. Message received. You think befriending the Spire Solace will help you secure your path to victory? It will be my empire that rises above all. Okay. Arachna does not like me. That is concerning. Actually, you know what? Should I fabricate grievances as a defensive measure? Like, I don't expect to declare war, but it would make her grievances worse, so that it makes it harder for her to declare war on me. As kind of like aggressively defensive diplomacy. It's pretty expensive to do that. It's not too bad. I might as well do it, I suppose. This would just... Yeah, I'll do it. Sure. I think that's okay. I did just use up literally every single inch of all my gold. Okay, maybe that was... I should have looked at how much gold I had before I did that. That used all of it. Okay. Well, that's fine. That'll hopefully... I mean, I don't think we're going to be friends anyways. There's clearly a lot of hostility here. So I think going the route of a little bit more of a aggressive play might be better. And if not, it'll just be fun. So we'll end the turn. And I'm trying to think about what the next move is strategically. I do think... Oh... And the forests are starting to come alive and attack everything. That's good. This makes forests reduce your regeneration per turn, reduce your vision, and make combat and forest tiles annoying. I don't really like this one. It's kind of an annoying thing. I think I usually turn this off, but I left it on. So went for like default world settings. So actually picking up this gold this time, that's good. And then we'll get our hero moving out over here. We got our Spell Arcanist library in Beacon. That means that we can actually get an academy once we can afford it gold-wise. But since we aren't able to afford stuff, I suppose we could go for a market which is 15 golds in 4 turns. Or a shipyard, which is 10 gold in 2 turns. So, I mean, I'll go for the shipyard. I want to get that gold income up preemptively as I'm starting to get these units produced. Because I'd love to have I want a strong army over here in reinforcements so that I can take losses. So I can guaranteed win this battle. But then I want at least, like, a full stack that's just positioned on Fort Wing just as a garrison. So that if we get attacked, I can respond to that. Dust mines can grow. What do I want here? I mean, gold is always good to get. Let's see, we have 2 farms, one of this, forester, and quarry could maybe be an option. Get that. Oh, we're actually still pretty happy, relatively speaking, so we don't necessarily need to really go for a tavern yet. I think I'll just be greedy and go for, sorry, I'll go market. I'm not going to overthink it. Market should be good. And I suppose another forester... or a quarry. I'll get a quarry. Which is the tiles? Because I want to get one of these tiles, I think. So I'll go for forester here, I suppose. Let's just get me some of this Eternal Battlegrounds draft and soul income. Seems like a good enough option. I'm not going to overthink it. The Fort Wing has produced another unit. Which of these do I actually want to send over here? Because I'll have the hero, the spell shield, this necromancer, and my these ones can start moving this way. I think I guess I could have left my hero back over here as a defensive hero, but I'd like to level them up, and I don't think I'll have any battles out this way anytime soon. I mean, there are things to clear out eventually. I will send this evoker out over to this front over here, but all of the future units will start building a stack to defend. So the spell shield and eventually whatever else I can afford once I get to that point. So we've mostly healed up. I will leave this spear unit that's still damaged to hang out here. Unfortunately, our healing is slower because I think this is a forest tile. That's unfortunate. Anyhow, we have our new city. I think I had an idea for what I was going to call it. I think it was like, oh yeah. So there's a bunch of tranquility pools that I'm going to get with this city. So I was thinking also the idea that it's, you know, a defensive place on the frontier with this war that we're going to be having. So Tranquil Bastion is the idea that I was going with here. Oh, do I cancel? I might need to cancel one of my... What things am I doing here? Actually, I can't... I think if I cancel this, I lose. It'll give me the pop-up saying I lose. It'll refund any gold, but I'll lose a little bit of production if I do that. I suppose I could delay the shipyard. I'm just thinking that getting that new Tranquil Bastion city up and running is a more valuable use. I can delay that shipyard. Like getting these palisade walls starting, I think is more valuable for me. And the capital can just produce merchandise for a turn. So this converts some of our production to gold. So we'll get 14 extra gold. That's okay. Not the greatest thing ever, but I am very tight on gold right now. Yeah, I need to get that gold production up. Okay, so let's see. The Slither's Den shouldn't be too hard, but you can only take a single stack of units, so only 6 units at a time into a wonder. So I need to kind of make it as strong as possible. So I like the heroes. Heroes have a lot of strength for the amount of slots they take up. What else is a really good unit? I think I definitely need some melee. So this is the healthiest one. So I'll put that in there. And I suppose I could wait for the hero, but I don't really want to delay that much. So we'll get a Soother for a little bit of healing, and then we'll get a Arcanist. And I suppose probably another Arcanist, and this stack should be good to go take out the Slitherer's Den. I think that'll be fine. And then you stay here and heal. You also stay here and heal. Yeah, that's all good. You all can hang out. This scout, what was it? It was over here that I saw a city. Do I keep going north? I think I try and get down over here. So let's kind of backtrack this way and see if we can find where that city is. Oh, no, that's other stuff, I think. Trying to scout the fog to see what I can find. Skeleton reanimation, this one is going to be really useful for if we take some losses, particularly those spear units, which are really weak. We can spend some souls to raise up dead units as skeletons. Oh, and then there's another hard choice of the next tome. This is always like so many overwhelming options that's hard to decide between. Souls, Doom Herald, Inquisition, Virtue, Beacon, Famous, Fertility, Glades, Artificing, Construct, Shades, Sandstalkers, Dungeon Depths, Winds. Seeker Arrows is just range units. That's not helpful for me. I really like getting that extra range, but it's only on actual archers, not magic units. Could also think of like what affinities I want, whether I get off of just Astral and Shadow to get a little extra stuff, because some of those affinities in the Empire development tree are really good. Or I could go the route of getting more of these undead stuff, just leaning more into the undead aspect. You can get more souls from your magic units. A Banshee, kind of like debuffs units. Bone Horror, Feast of Souls, I don't know. I mean, the whole point of going souls was like that I'm getting them passively through that special Eternal Battlegrounds location. I don't necessarily need to produce them myself. That was just kind of like a convenient synergy that I found. This choice is always so tough. I am overwhelmed. I'm not really sure what'll fit the build exactly. I hadn't really thought of. I was so focused on this war over here that I was not thinking about tomes. There would be some argument to be able to get this terraforming spell if I want to get that lava city at some point, but I'm not in a rush to do that. I don't really like order, like the order affinity, so I wouldn't even really look at those. I think I'll say let's avoid Astral or Shadow since we already have that. So maybe we get Chaos since I think that could be pretty good. Materium is also pretty good. Yeah, I think, well, let me just limit myself to just make the choice easier. Let's go for a Chaos Affinity thing because I think Chaos is going to be good as a option. So there's Gremlins, basically a disrupting unit that can like make units turn around, so you can basically force flanks on units. That's pretty interesting. Little gremlin runs around. You can make them more likely to miss their attacks. That's nice. There could be something to said to Mayhem potentially. Could get a Scald unit. Basically gets strengthened. Rally, so like the support unit. This is like melee. I'm looking at mostly making my ranged magic units better. If I can find something for that. There's Burning Passion. This Blazing Aura, deal damage to nearby enemies. That kind of, this Blazing Aura matches with that one hero that I have, the what do you call it, Talon, who has that very defensive deal damage to nearby enemies. That one's interesting. Ooh, this one affects battle mages, so gets fire damage, inflicting weakened. Base attacks have a 60% chance of inflicting weakened for 3 turns. On success, gains strengthened for 3 turns. So weaken the enemy and strengthen yourself, and it affects battle mages and gives fire damage. Fire protection, critical hit chance. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll go Burning Passion. That seems like a good synergy. So I'll get this. I don't want to overthink it and take too long on this decision. Okay. There's that fire protection, the Blazing Aura. We'll get Blazing Aura just to buff up our melee units since we haven't really done anything for our melee units. Exactly. I think that'll be good. And Fort Wing, it's just a bunch of things for stuff we already did. So we have all of our, the Dust Mines is tier 2, Fort Wing is tier 2, and Beacon is tier 2. So these 3 cities are all set, and Tranquil Bastion was just founded. So that is good. Not much else to do. Waiting for reinforcements and healing over here. This Grasping Vines Living Forest event is so annoying. Okay, let's explore this Slitherer's Den. And I wouldn't give my food even if I could, or my population. Anyhow, so we're going to go ahead and enter this battle. Gorgon's Curse. At the start of battle, a unit is secretly chosen to be the target of the curse, will become stunned in 2 turns if it is still alive, and then a new target will be chosen. Okay, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna fight this manual. This could be a little bit tricky. Who got targeted with that curse? I guess it's secret though. Oh, it's this support unit. If it had to be anyone, that one would probably be the one I would have picked, so that's okay. So it does mean we're kind of in a rush. We can't do our normal strategy of like holding back and being defensive. I want to get this zap off. So run up here. Oh, that's not quite enough. Run up here. That would leave me vulnerable to attacks. How much damage do you do? Quite a bit. I don't know if I feel comfortable about moving you in that direction. Can you get... Oh. I need a movement point. If I move all the way up, I can't do this. Do I use my teleport right now to like zoop forwards? That's annoying. Well, we want to send Talon over here to tank some of this damage since Talon's our most defensive unit. I think that makes sense. We'll send this spear unit over here. We can't really do a whole lot this turn. I don't think rushing our ruler in to take a ton of damage is a wise idea. So we'll kind of defend over here. There we go. That's the first turn. Oh, immobilize sucks. That's really bad. I'm not thrilled by that in the slightest. Oh, geez. That could have not been a worse possible option for what could have happened. Ugh. That makes me feel bad. Do I go for damage? I mean, I kind of have to. No! How did you get this immobilized? What did you even do? Oh, this is the grasping vines. That's so annoying. I hate the grasping vines thing. Well, at least it kind of stops the rest of their army from doing much. So I can run up and take a retaliation and do a bit of damage, or I can flank. I feel like the flank makes sense. I guess I could have teleported. Of course, unfortunately, Talon can't do anything other than just defense mode. And neither can this do anything, or this. Wow, that is awful. I guess I could go for a fulmination. Would the necrotize become a decaying zombie on one of these units? Because I wouldn't want to do it unless I'm getting that decaying zombie. I just don't imagine that, like, these kind of crazy units would become zombies. I'm not sure on that. Cosmic Ablation here, I think, is obvious. Deal some good damage. Wait, did I forget to do my channeling ritual? Oh my gosh, I did. Okay, well. That's not good. Very much not good. Ah! And... Oh, this unit is stunned. Oh my gosh, this sucks. This sucks so bad. This is like the worst possible combination of things that could have happened. My ruler needs to do channeling ritual. My ruler's gonna like die, right? Only has 5 health and a ton of poison. Yeah, my ruler's gonna die. I don't like this. We can kill the dragon at least. We'll do the fulmination, and I guess the overcharge spell we can save for once we get more dissonance. I wish I had a healing spell. I really wish I had a healing spell. So I think instead of going for the necrotize, we go for a second fulmination here. Maybe. I really, really hate the grasping vines. That sucks. Okay, well, can we still win this? It's okay. I think our ruler will come back after the battle, hopefully. Or I'm maybe just really, I don't know. I hope so. Well, I get my ruler back because of the whatchamacallit, your ruler is immortal unless you lose a throne city, so I do technically get the ruler back regardless. Wait, can I not cast spells? I cannot cast spells if the ruler is dead. Wow, great, thanks. Okay, well that's a problem. Can I still win this? I don't even know if I can. Well, I got one kill, I guess. This sucks. Okay, we need to get you here to deal damage to this. And I think this is the more dangerous thing here. Because if we can get a kill with our hero... Come on, get a crit. No! No! Don't kill my hero. Please fumble. Please fumble. I need a fumble so bad. Okay, good. Okay, good. We killed it on the retaliation strike. That is big. Okay. Oh. This battle has been brutal. These grasping vines make me so mad. Yes, fine. I have to enter defense mode. This sucks. The ruler being dead with mana addicts really sucks as well because we can't cast spells, so we're just constantly draining morale too. We need to win this. Well, I can't even do the heal to the one that needs the heal. Fine. Wow. And we lost a spear unit. Whatever. At least we get the ruler back because the expedition leader thing. As long as we win the battle, we get it back. So that's good. I don't know if this would have been worth it. So we can get knowledge. We can get Imperium and positive alignment. Or we can get a war shaman. Knowledge, that's less than a turn of knowledge. I think I gotta go for the Imperium. That's gonna be my choice. And I believe all of these provinces have forest. So the healing doesn't really matter, though we do get bonus healing because like the cleared ancient wonder counts as your territory, so we're getting the healing from that. So -5 per turn from the living forest, but we're getting extra. Like if we step here, it goes to nothing. So we can just hang out here, get a turn of healing, but that's going to take a while to recover from. That was like the worst possible combination of events possible. I really should have waited. I just didn't think that it would be that bad. That's fine. First unit loss of this playthrough. So that's an accomplishment, I guess. If you consider losing things an accomplishment. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good dramatic place to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and with that, goodbye.